Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back as always to the Thai Expat Daily Show, where we're bringing you the daily news each and every day. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And if you want to support the show, the easiest and the best way to do so is to become a channel member by just hitting the join button down below. Now that that's all done and dusted, let's jump into those trending stories in Thailand today. In an auction held yesterday by the public warehouse organisation, V8 Intertrading emerged as the highest bidder for 15,000 tonnes of 10-year-old rice from a pledging scheme with an offer of 19.07 baht per kilo. 6 local rice trading companies submitted bids in the auction. The CEO of Thaksin Rice, one of Thailand's leading rice exporters, commented on the participation of the 6 companies, citing confidence in the marketability of the decade-old rice due to robust global demand. Now, the Commerce Minister stated after opening the sealed bids, negotiations with the successful bidder commenced immediately. He expects the deal to be finalized today. The minister explained the rationales behind not setting a reserve price, emphasizing that the Commerce Ministry allowed bidders to evaluate the rice's value based on its quality and intended use. Despite this, the ministry had an anticipated price range for the rice significantly higher than the 4 to 5 baht per kilo previously designated for animal feed by the former government. Optimistic about the auction outcome, Tam projected that the rice could fetch between 14 and 15 baht per kilo. After deducting relevant expenses, this sale could generate approximately 200 million baht in net revenue. If the deal goes through, it will mark the end of the contentious rice pledging scheme initiated during the administration of former Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra. Chonburi Immigration Police apprehended 2 Ugandan women, Miss Mariam, 38, and Miss Sheba, 28, at a hotel in South Pattaya area following an allegation of theft made by Canadian tourist Mr. Khalid. The arrest stemmed from an incident on June 17th, leading to charges of jointly committing theft at night, as per an arrest warrant issued by the Pattaya Provincial Court. Mr. Khalid reported to Banglamung Police Station that he was robbed by the 2 women. Mr. Khalid recounted inviting the 2 African women to his hotel room on Pattaya Naklu Road on June 10th. He paid them 2,000 baht each for their company before falling unconscious during the encounter. Upon waking, he discovered around 90,000 baht in Thai and foreign currency missing from the safe. While the accused women maintained they provided a massage to the Canadian man, denying any involvement in theft, police cited evidence from CCTV footage and other sources linking them to the crime. Consequently, Miss Mariam and Miss Sheba were detained and handed over to investigating officers for legal action. Early Monday morning, Mr. Goban Manimaran, a 34-year-old Indian tourist, reported an assault and robbery to Pattaya police, alleging an attack by a group of men in front of the White Rose Hotel in the Nong Pru sub-district. At 5:36 a.m., Mr. Manimaran filed a report with Police Lieutenant Colonel Boonsong, Deputy Inspector of Investigation at the Pattaya Police Station. He detailed the incident, stating that 3 men assaulted him before fleeing with his wallet, containing approximately $50, and his iPhone 10. An anonymous witness corroborated Mr. Manimaran's report, confirming the attack by the group of men late on June 16th of this year. Initially seeking assistance from the hotel, he was advised to file a police report before accessing CCTV footage. He promptly proceeded to the police station to lodge a complaint. He sustained minor bruises from the assault. Police Lieutenant Colonel Boonsong assured that the police are actively investigating the incident to apprehend the perpetrators. Former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra reported to public prosecutors on Tuesday morning and was subsequently taken to the criminal court for arraignment on charges of Lese Majeste, according to the spokesman of the Office of the Attorney General. Prayut Pech-Karakun confirmed that the courts officially accepted the case at 8:56 a.m., officially designating Thaksin as a defendant. The indictment was initially scheduled for an earlier date, but was postponed to June 18 due to Thaksin's reported contraction of COVID-19. Thaksin, 74, stands accused of defaming the monarchy during an interview with the South Korean newspaper Chosin Ilbu on May 21st of 2015. In the interview, he alleged that Privy Councillors supported the 2014 coup that ousted the government led by his younger sister, Yingluck Shinawatra. The original complaint regarding the interview was filed in 2015 by General Udamde Sitabur, then Deputy Defence Minister in the military government of General Prayut Chan-o-cha. General Udamde instructed the Judge Advocate General's Department to pursue legal action against Thaksin, leading to a lawsuit filed by the Office of the Attorney General. Thaksin comments during the interview are alleged to have violated Section 112 of the Criminal Code, commonly known as the Lese Majeste law, as well as provisions of the Computer Crimes Act. The Attorney General's decision to indict Thaksin on both charges was based on proposals from the police. The computer crime charge is related to Thaksin's alleged input of information into a computer system deemed a threat to national security. Thaksin, maintaining his innocence, was released on 500,000 baht bail. The Lese Majeste law carries a maximum jail sentence of up to 15 years for each perceived insult to the monarchy. Authorities in Saraburi have taken a 19-month-old toddler into protective custody after reports surfaced of the child using e-cigarettes and consuming Kratom juice. The child was removed from his family's residence in Tambon Nong Pla Lai and is now under the care of the province's shelter for children and families. Neighbours reported that the child's 17-year-old mother had uploaded several videos on social media showing her son being fed Kratom juice and using e-cigarettes. According to neighbours, the toddler appeared to be addicted to both substances and displayed distress if denied access to them. However, the parents claimed that the child voluntarily consumed these substances. The grandmother, aged 39, refuted the claims, stating that the child was given soft drinks instead of Kratom juice and that no one forced him to use e-cigarettes. The child was taken to Saraburi Hospital for a thorough health examination on Monday to assess any potential health impacts from his exposure to these substances. Should the family be deemed unable to provide adequate care for the child, he will remain under the shelter's care. Authorities will pursue legal action against the child's father, aged 31, for the illegal importation of an e-cigarette. A recent survey conducted by consulting firm Deloitte sheds light on the priorities of Generation Z and Millennials in Thailand, emphasizing meaningful work, flexible work-life balance, and career opportunities. The Deloitte 2024 Gen Z and Millennial Survey involved 22,841 respondents, aged 19 to 29 Gen Z and 30 to 41 Millennials across 44 countries. In Thailand, 301 respondents participated, comprising of 201 Gen Z individuals and 100 Millennials. Costs of living emerge as the primary concern for respondents in Thailand and globally, as highlighted by Deloitte Thailand. Among Gen Z employees in Thailand, unemployment and wealth inequality ranked second and third, respectively. For millennial employees, income inequality and political instability or global conflict were the second and third most common concerns. A significant majority of respondents in Thailand, including 96% of Gen Z and 99% of millennials, emphasized the importance of finding purpose in their work for job satisfaction and overall well-being. Additionally, over half of both Gen Z and millennials expressed unwillingness to engage in tasks or collaborate with organizations that contradict their ethics and beliefs. Respondents favored organizations that prioritize work-life balance, offer learning and development opportunities, and provide meaningful work experiences. Climate change emerged as a significant concern among respondents in Thailand, with 81% of Gen Z and 92% of millennials expressing worry, surpassing global averages. They advocated for greater involvement from both government and businesses in addressing climate change, with a willingness to pay more for environmentally friendly products. The survey underscores the evolving priorities and values of Generation Z and Millennials in the workplace, signaling a shift towards purpose-driven career and environmental consciousness. In the early hours of Monday morning, a security camera captured a distressing incident on Pattaya's Walking Street when a foreign man reportedly punched a transgender woman unconscious. The altercation unfolded around 3:01 a.m. near Soi 14 on Walking Street. Surveillance footage revealed two foreign men, their nationality unidentified, engaged in a heated exchange with a transgender woman clad in a yellow skirt. Tensions escalated rapidly, culminating in one of the men delivering a forceful punch to the woman's face, causing her to collapse unconscious. Following the assault, the assailants fled the scene, leaving the victim lying injured on the street. Concerned friends rushed to her aid and promptly called for medical assistance. The victim, bleeding from her nose and mouth, received emergency treatment at a nearby hospital. Mr. Tan, an eyewitness, recounted hearing the victims involved in a verbal dispute with the foreigners before the assault took place. He described how the suspect suddenly struck her, prompting the victim's friends to give chase, albeit unsuccessfully. The incident has sparked outrage and calls for justice within the local community. Authorities are investigating the matter and urging anyone with information to come forward to ensure that those responsible are held accountable for their actions. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. The show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kieran Mack. You've been tuning in to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.